Hello and welcome to another live production here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network has been serving the community since 2002, providing broadcast coverage for high school and collegiate athletics throughout the state of Texas. Let us now join tonight's broadcast right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live broadcast here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have just started Game 2 between Wharton County Pioneers and the San Jac Gators. The game was a little earlier than scheduled. San Jac fell to the Pioneers, and we're off to start Game 2 right now. That ball is smashed up toward the middle in center field. Kevin Ramos will get a base hit to start this inning off as we get Game 2 on the way. We'll now bring up the left fielder, Austin Harmon. Harmon is batting from the left-hand side, right-hand side, I should say. We're number 15. San Jac is in a camouflage look. It seems like camouflage is the thing for the baseball squads this year, as we'll get the lineups to you just as soon as we can. There's a pitch on the outside, missing for ball one. 1-0 is the count. Just getting on the way here. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Ready to go now, or the Pioneers, as there's a toss over to keep Ramos safe. San Jac record with that win now, they improved to 16-26 overall. They're holding down the 6th spot in Region 14. Pitch on the way. There's a bunt laid down. The pitcher, Farrell, bare hands it and will not have a play. So that will be a base hit. So the runners at first and second, and it brings up the shortstop, Matt Euristis. Shortstop. We'll get you the information in just a second here. Like we said, a little early start than what normally was. But we always make those adjustments in baseball. That's what makes baseball so great. Ready to get things on the way now is Farrell. He checks. There's another bunt laid toward the first baseman, Arrowwood. Arrowwood will take that for 3 unassisted. It will be a sack. 3 unassisted for the out. Runners advance 90 feet. So you have runners at second and third. And it brings up Joshua Palacios. Palacios is a center fielder wearing number 5. He bats from the left-hand side.
Number 5, Josh Palacios.
As mentioned, the Gators are in their camouflage uniforms, kind of tan, green, military look with the white pants. There's a pitch hit toward left field, and the bag is not going to be in time, so that will be another sack. 7 and an RBI for Palacios. Run Ramos comes in, and it is 1-0 now for the Gators. Brings up the first baseman, number 40, Brandon Wright. Brandon Wright stepping in from the left-hand side as well, as he's ready to go up. We'll get you all the starting lineups here momentarily as we get things adjusted in between innings. There's a pitch outside for ball one. 1-0 is the count. Top of the first inning. No score here at Tiger Stadium in Wharton, Texas. Checking the runner at second. There's another ball hit up the middle. Second baseman goes to the left, backhand, and a good strong throw. And that will go 4-3 for the putout. The Gators do get 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We'll be right back. You're listening to Pioneer Baseball right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Re-elect Joe Landon and Ronald Campbell, positions 1 and 2 for the Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees. Joe Landon has been serving as a Board of Trustee since 2011. Ronald Campbell was appointed on 2012 and re-elected in May 2013. Both Ronald and Joe serve the Waller community with pride and dignity. Show your support by re-electing Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon. Positions 1 and 2, May 10th, 2014. Early voting starts April 28th through May 2nd and May 5th and 6th. Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon. Positions 1 and 2, Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees. Here to Tiger Stadium in Warden, Texas. Mike Prince here with you as we get ready to start inning number 1 off. On the mound for the Gators will be none other than Mr. Austin Clark. Austin Clark coming in. He had 8 pitches in that first inning as he'll face off against Patton, Heap, and Arrowwood.
Leading up your Pioneers, the left fielder, number 2, Darius Patton.
Patton comes in. He's playing left field on today as he gets ready to come in and face against Clark here for the first time. Pitch on the way, and there's a foul tip for strike 1. You have Arrowwood batting in the 3rd slot. And then on the 4th, there's a ball in the dirt. It'll be Logan Howard. Howard will be playing second base. As the 1-1 pitch being offered up. And there's a strike. One ball, 2 strikes to Mr. Patton. As Patton gets ready to receive from Clark. There's a breaking ball, and that one misses outside. And it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just now getting on the way here as there's a ball hit right back up towards second base at Ramos. He steps, throws, and it's the 4-3 put out, using second base as a pivot for out number 1. So it brings up the right fielder, number 12, Robert Heap.
Stepping to the plate for the Pioneers, the right fielder, number 12, Rob Heap.
Heap comes in. He's batting from the right-hand side as he positions himself in the batter's box. Beautiful day, 80 degrees. Couldn't ask for a better condition. First pitch from Clark is popped straight up. Right fielder going up under his fussle. And that will be out number 2. So it brings up
the first baseman, number 24, J.D. Arrowwood.
Arrowwood coming in, big lefty, as he is ready to make his attempt here. Looking like Jack Clark, old Cardinal first baseman, San Francisco Giant first baseman with his pants up high. Got the 3-leg stripe showing. The old-fashioned sock look. Ready to receive the pitch from Clark. Downstairs for ball 1. Logan Howard is on deck. And after him will be Travis Dominguez. Breaking ball falls in for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clark taking his time, now pitching from the windup. He kicks and fires, and that one misses outside, and it's 2-1. Dominguez will be catching today. Pitch on the way. That ball is hit foul down first base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Clark ready to go to work. The 2-2 pitch being offered up. Delivers a breaking ball. Check swing by Arrowwood. They check it first, and they're going to say he went. So that will be a strikeout. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We completed 1 inning, and we're all tied at 0. Listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Hello, this is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and I would like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for making the Open Mic Broadcast Network one of the #1 growing networks throughout the nation. Our services here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network has been predicated on 3 simple factors: love what you do, simplify what you do, and master what you do. This is what we live by here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At this time, we are asking you to join forces with us by becoming a listening partner. For $36 a year, your donation can go towards us to continue providing you with quality programming that you can only hear right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Go to our website, ktorradio.com. Go to the sports section and make your donation today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to start off inning number 2.
Number 45, John
And
Buckle.
leading off for the Gators will be number 45, John Fusel. Fusel coming in, batting from the left-hand side. He'll be going up against Mr. Arrow. Ready to get this one on the way. There's a ball foul straight back. And it'll be strike 1. Fusel opened up stance as he gets ready to try and make sure. There's another ball foul back out of play. And it is quickly 0-2 to the right fielder. On deck will be Gianti Jackson playing third base. Pitch coming up now by Farrell. Delivers. There's a breaking ball hit right at Arrowwood. And that will be an out. 3 unassisted. So it brings up Gianti Jackson. Gianti Jackson, third baseman.
Number 22, Gianti Jackson.
Jackson coming in, ready to make his due. He comes in with a .306 batting average on the day. Yes. Sadrak failed to the Pioneers in game 1, 1-0. There's ball foul back out of play. 0-1 is the count. On deck is the catcher, Tyler Neville. Or it might be Neville. We'll see in just a moment. Nevill. Pitch on the way from Arrows outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the top of the second inning. 1-1 pitch being offered up. Breaking ball hit out of play. And it is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach Case in his first year here with the Pioneers got a lot of baseball under his belt as he has seen his share. Pitch is hit sharply at the second baseman, and that will be 4-3 as Howard takes care of that. Flips it over to Arrowwood, and it brings up the catcher.
Jack, number 47, Tyler Neville.
Tyler Neville comes up. Neville coming in from the right side of the plate. Pitch on the way. It's hung on and hit back out of play. Strike 1. Working exceptionally fast right now is Farrell. Pitching from the windup, the wind is blowing in, as in most cases here at Tiger Stadium. The 0-1 pitch being offered up. That one just missed outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch being offered up for a swing and a miss, and it's now 1 ball, 2 strike. One-two pitch offered up. There's a ball just outside. Good waist pitch that time. Two pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, and Neville goes down looking. Got an inning and a half under our belt. Still no score.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by
The Open Mic
American
Broadcast
Institute of Certified
Network,
Public
the
Accountants.
station
and the
designed with you in mind.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little premature on that. Okay, we're going to start this bottom half of the second inning. Pioneers will be having Logan Howard, Travis Dominguez, and Jordan Luck to start off. Houston Clark. Austin Finley. That'll be Austin's going off here. As they close down the time for second base ball, and we're ready to get this second inning underneath our belts.
Clean up the Pioneers, bottom of second. Second baseman, number 5, Logan.
So Logan comes in now, batting from the Howard comes in batting from the right side. Logan Howard ready to face off now against Mr. Clark. There's a strike over off the first pitch. Just now getting on the way. Pioneers and the Gators. There's a ball swung and fouled back out of play. 0-2 is the count. As we get ready here to give you some in-depth coverage here for the Pioneers, working things out. There's a breaking ball, and there is a strikeout. The second strikeout for Clark, as it will bring up Travis Dominguez, the catcher.
Stepping to play for the Pioneers, the
Dominguez,
catcher, number 18,
batting from the right
Travis
side.
Dominguez.
Ready to give it a go here. Pitch offered up by Clark. Swung on and hit sharply toward left field, but camped right up there is Holman. And that will be out number 2. That ball was hit right on the button, but right at Holman.
Up to bat, center fielder, number 13, Jordan Lux.
So brings up now Jordan Lux. Lux ready to go to work. There's a breaking ball that falls over for strike 1. Show bunt. Efren Garcia is on deck for the Pioneers. Ready to go to work now is Clark. There's a swing and a miss. Another breaking ball. You could tell early off that Austin Clark is very favorable of that breaking ball. 0-2 is the count. There's another off-speed pitch. That one misses. 1-0. One, two is the count to Jordan Luck. Clark checks in. Ready to check with Neville. There's another breaking ball. And Neville jumps out of the box like it was strike 3. And Mr. Official said, I'm the one to make the official calls. I said, not quite. So now it's all locked up, 2-2. Clark ready to go, pitching from the windup. Kicks and fires. There's a ball popped right back out of play. And the count remains 2-2. Two and two is the count. No score. Pitch offered up. That one gets away. And it is now full. So Luck has worked the count. He started out with an 0-2 count. He's worked it back into his favor. Now it's a full count, the payoff pitch. Ready to get settled up here by Clark. Clark checks in with Neville. Agrees with what he wants to throw, and he makes his wind up the pitch. There's a ball chopped toward third base right at Jackson. Jackson flips it over, and that's a 5-3. And no runs, no hits, no errors. 3 up and 3 down. We're going into the top of the third inning, and we still have no score.
One day, I'll teach chemistry to kids.
I'm going to be an architect.
My dream is to be a chef.
This is a world of possibilities. A world in which people who put their minds to something can really make a difference.
My goal is to help the environment.
Someday I'll find a cure for cancer.
At the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Federal Student Aid, we believe that aspiring minds can achieve anything. So we dedicate ourselves to making sure everyone has an opportunity to go to college. Each year, we provide more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds, making higher education possible for anyone at any stage of life.
I can go back to college.
I can change careers.
I can make a difference.
Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this top of the third inning for the Gators. You will have, leading off the designated hitter, Josh Croft.
Josh Croft.
Croft coming in, batting from the left-hand side. As Mr. Farrell will get ready to go back to work. Checks and fires, and he gets the first pitch over for a strike. Oh, 1 count. As now coming in with the delivery is Farrell, and now is another pitch in for a strike. 0-2. Playing straight away on the infield. There's a slight pull in the outfield going toward the right side of the plate. There's a ball hit right back up the middle, and that will be a hit for the Pioneers. Center fielder Luck was right there in position. So we are back to the top of the batting order.
No, it's bat number 12, Kelvin Ramos.
Will now come up. Ramos got a run. I'm sorry, I kept saying no score. Got a run. It's in the first inning. Got a single and scored. So it is 1-0. Forgive me on that, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 is the score. Pitch offered up, and that one misses for ball 1. Sanjak got their run in the first inning. Wind blowing straight in here at Tiger Stadium in Ward, Texas. Checks the run over at first, and back is Croft. So they're ready to get things off and on the way. Pitch misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Now going out to talk to his catcher, or to his pitcher. Coach comes out to discuss things. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. The meeting of the mound has been dispersed and they are ready to resume play. Go back and get things situated here. So now we'll see how Mr. Farrell responds to the pep talk. Pitch offered up, and there is a ball. 3-0 is the count. Farrell trying to work himself out this jam as he gets ready to go. And he gets a strike in. 3-1 is the count. On deck will be Austin Holman. Taking his time now is Farrell. Runner with very short lead. Does not go. There's a ball, misses. And it's going to be a free pass for Ramos. So you got runners at first and second for Austin Holman. Holman got a single and was left stranded at second base back in the first inning.
Up to bat number 15, Austin Holman.
So Arrow stepping off now. Farrell, I should say. I said Arrow, Farrell. Checking in with Dominguez. Checking on the runner at second. Now he delivers. Bunt is showed. Bunted foul out of play for strike one. Farrell just about set now as he checks in with Dominguez. Kicks and fires another bunt showed. This one's laid right in front of Farrell. He feels it, checks the runner at third, but he goes to first. So that will be another sack. 1-3. Runners will advance 90 feet.
Out to bat, Matt Uristi.
So it will bring up Mr. Matt Uristi. He's playing shortstop, wearing number 7. He sacrificed back in the first inning, as he now have runners in scoring position. Go, Matt. First pitch is hit down third baseline, foul. Garcia never had a chance at that one. Wind is blowing slightly toward left field. Last time we were here, it was a massive 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. And ever since I've been out here, it's always blowing in. It's a good gust as that ball misses downstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. There is 1 out here in the top of the third. Wharton trailing 1-0. 1 game, 1-1-0. Improving their record to 16-26. Pitch offered up, breaking ball, was hit foul down left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adjusting the gloves now is Euristas. Pioneers in their red tops, red caps, white bottoms. Normally the visiting team would wear gray pants, but San Jac decided to wear their white pants today. Pitch offered up. There's a ball hit foul down first baseline. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Keep battling, Matty.
So for the Pioneers, you have Patton in left, Luck in center, Heap in right field, Garcia at third, Cruz at shortstop, Howard at second. Pitch is foul, back out of play again. Count remains 1 and 2. Arrowwood is at first, and Dominguez is behind the plate. Austin Farrow is the starter of game 2 as a fresh set of balls come in. Runners at second base and third base. You got Josh Cross at third and Ramos at second. 1-2 count. Farrow ready to go. He's checking and delivers. There's a ball hit straight up in the air, infield. Arrowwood going for it, and he will catch the ball in foul territory for out number 2. So it brings up now Joshua Palacios. Palacios had a sacrifice fly back in the first inning in the left field, and he was able to bring in the only run thus far in the contest. So the lefty against righty. Palacios batting from the left-hand side of the dish. He gets the pitch, and that one's outside for ball 1. Pioneers trying to get the sweep. They won game 1, 1-0. Mike Prince here with you from Wharton, Texas at Tiger Stadium. Farrow kicks in, checks, misses, 2-0. I want to remind you that spring football will be going live tomorrow at Prairie View A&M University. Admission is absolutely free. Come and see Coach Northern has in store. There's a ball hit sharply in the hole in the left field, and it's going to bring another hit. The play at the plate is going to be out. Good, strong play by Patton. The run does score, but being greedy was Ramos. He will be out for 7-2. So Cross will score. That will be another base hit and an RBI for the Gators. They get 1 run off of 1 hit, 2 hits, no errors, and a run left on. And we will go into the top or the bottom of the 3rd inning, and it is 2-0 Gators on top of the Pioneers. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college.
I knew I wanted to go to college, but I had no clue how to pay for it.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion to help students pay for college.
And the FAFSA? I did it online.
I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more at college.gov.
Little League Baseball, High School Baseball, Junior College Baseball, NCAA Division I Baseball. Baseball is in the air. And at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our motto is have gloves, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tiger Stadium as we get ready to start.
Third baseman, number 29,
the bottom of the 3rd.
Garcia.
Leading off will be Efren Garcia, the 3rd baseman. So he's ready to face off as he gets a strike on the first pitch from Mr. Clark. So the pitch on the way. There's a ball outside the corner. Makes it 0-2. On deck will be Cullen Groover and then Andrew Cruz. We'll be back to the top of the lineup. And the 0-2 pitch. That one misses outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ready to go back to work now is Clark. Clark pitching from the windup. Kicks and fires. There's a breaking ball, misses outside. 2-2 is the count, as Garcia will try to work himself back into a favorable situation. The 2-2 pitch now. Focusing in, and the pitch fouled off to the right side, and the count remains 2-2. Clark only started off with 19 pitches under his belt to start this 3rd inning off. Farrell has a total of 41 pitches after 3 innings. There's another off-speed ball. That ball is hit, and Wright will not have an opportunity at first base. Ran out of real estate. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they get ready to do things again, as it's all even at 2-2. Clark checking in with Neville. Kicks and fires. There's a ball, misses upstairs, and it's all full. Quality at bat right here for Garcia, as he has worked back to the payoff pitch, being offered up. There's a ball hit straight up in the air. Third baseman Jackson calls for it. The wind blows it back in, and he settles up under it. So it brings up now Cullen Groover, the designated hitter.
That brings up the designated hitter, number 7, Cullen Groover.
Groover will get ready. Groover's digging in, ready to receive the pitch, and there's a ball outside for ball 1. He'll be followed by the shortstop Cruz. The Pioneers will try to make their dent here. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clark checks, kicks and fires. That one misses with the breaking ball. 2-1 is the count. I mean, an absolutely beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Wind blowing straight in now. It's Old Glory in the Texas flag. Line up with home plate. Pitch off it up. There's another ball foul down left field side. And it will be 2-2 to Mr. Groover. Cullen Groover. Ready to go as the Warden native gets ready to receive this pitch. He swings at a pitch outside, and that is a strikeout. That is strikeout number 3 for Clark. So it brings up now Andrew Cruz. This will be his first time at the dish. He's stepping in
the Pioneers
at the left-hand side of the batter's box. Cruz is ready to go. Cruz is registered as a switch hitter, and he swings and misses the all-speed pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Pioneers as of yet. And the pitch offered up. That one misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Neville tried to frame that one, but that was way outside. Ready to go now. Breaking ball. Rolls right off the table. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch offered up. There's a ball fouled out of play. Count remains 1-2. Austin Clark now ready to go back to work as he checks in with Neville. Shakes him off 1 time. And the Crews say you're taking too long. Asked for timeout and was granted. Step out and redo it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Pitch offered up. There's ball outside. 2-2 to Mr. Cruz. Cruz not a real big fella. They got him listed at 5'7", 150 pounds. Breaking ball, that one misses outside. And you see the framework trying to be by Neville. It's all full right now. Cruz can get on. It will be top of the lineup with Pat. Pitch offered up. Breaking ball. That one misses. And that's going to be a walk for Mr. Cruz. So it brings up Darius Patton. Patton grounded out to second. Back in the first inning.
Left fielder number 2, Darius Patton.
Patton coming in, adjusted his gloves, ready to go to work, batting from the left-hand side of the dish. Cruz with the lead, and the first pitch is in for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. 2-0 is our score. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Wharton Pioneers and the San Jacinto Gators. Pitch off up. There's one on the corner. 1-1. Ball tailed away on the outside part. That was on the black. Call for a strike. Pitch offered up now. That ball is fouled out. One ball, 2 strikes to Mr. Patton. As he now gets ready to go back to work at first base, it's Cruz. Throw over to Cruz, and he's back in time. Tag was applied by Mr. Wright, but to no avail. Pitch offered up. There's a slight pitch out, thinking Cruz may have been going. So it's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch offered up. There's a ball hit toward the first baseman, right to right. And that will take care of the Pioneers. The Pioneers get no runs, no hits, no errors, left a runner on base. We've completed 3. San Jack on top, 2-0. Little League Baseball, High School Baseball, Junior College Baseball, NCAA Division I Baseball. Baseball is in the air. And at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our motto is, have gloves, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the top of the 4th inning off. You have Mr. Brandon Wright, John Fusel, and Giante Jackson leading this charge for San Jacinto.
40 Brandon Wright.
As we are ready to get things on. That one misses for ball 1 to start the 4th inning off. 1-0 is the count coming from Farrow. That ball is fouled back out of play, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch offered up, and that one gets away from Farrell. And it is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ready to go to work now is Farrell. Kicks and fires. There's a ball fouled back out of play on the third base side. And it's all leaving at 2 balls and 2 strikes. .22 is the count. And there's another one fouled back out of play. Staying alive will be the first baseman, Wright. Wright grounded out to second back in the first inning. Pitch on the way. There's a chopper foul. And it will remain at 2-2. Two and 2 is the count. Pitch offered up. Man, that one gets away. Another breaking ball misses. 3-2 is the count. Payoff pitch being offered up now.
Okay.
And that one misses. It's a free pass for Wright. So it brings up Fusel. Fusel grounded out to the first baseman back in the second inning.
Representative Jack number 45, John Fossil.
To get things on the way. Fusel has a unique spelling of his name. It is Fussell. If you put an R in it, it would be Russell. And there's a ball 1. And I guess Fussell is going out to talk to the pitcher will be Dominguez as he tries to settle Mr. Farrell down. So the 1-0 count being presented now by Farrell. And that one gets the corner. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Farrell trying to keep things as they are. 2-0 at the trail. The runner act like he was going. That ball hit right back to the shortstop, and Cruz gets it to Howard, and a 4-6-3 double play. 6-4-3 double play, 2 outs. As it brings up now Giante Jackson, the third baseman. Giante grounded out to second. The pitcher's best friend right there, the 6-4-3 double play.
Giante Jackson.
As you were able to work his way out was Farrell. Ready now to face up against Jackson. And there's ball 1. Playing Jackson straight away all the way around. Infield is in with the wind blowing so strong as another pitch is downstairs, 2-0. The infield is playing real shallow. It's 365 in the left center gaps, 310 down the line, and every outfield is halfway in. That ball is hit straight up into center field. Luck camped right up under it, and that will take care of San Jac. They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. San Jac on top, 2-0. Re-elect Joe Landon and Ronald Campbell, positions 1 and 2 for the Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees. Joe Landon has been serving as a Board of Trustee since 2011. Ronald Campbell was appointed in 2012 and re-elected in May 2013. Both Ronald and Joe Serve the Waller community with pride and dignity. Show your support by re-electing Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon, positions 1 and 2, May 10th, 2014. Early voting starts April 28th through May 2nd and May 5th and 6th. Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon, positions 1 and 2, Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can hear the music revved up here in between them, we get ready to start this bottom half of the fourth inning. Pioneers will be sending up Robert J.D. Arrowwood and Logan Howard in the fourth inning. So a pretty good performance by Austin Clark and Mr. Austin Farrell. Battle of the Austins. Farrell had a total of 55 pitches after 4 innings of work.
Bringing up the bottom of the fourth,
we'll see how they'll
the Pioneers, the right fielder, number 12, Rob Heap.
So Rob Heap will come up. He flied out to right field. His counterpart in the first inning as he gets ready to take on Mr. Austin Clark for the fourth inning. Pitch offered up by Clark is in for strike one. Remember, there's a big weekend series coming up with the Prairie View Panthers and the Grambling State Tigers Saturday and Sunday. Curveball is bunted foul and handling it and making a strong throw, but there's not going to be in time. Runs clean over the first baseman, and they're going to call the runner out. There was a bunt, and feeling it was Jackson. He barehanded. There was a collision at first base between Heap and Wright, and at the conclusion, as they collided, the ball went to first base side. So now Case is out arguing. He said, "How can it be runner's interference? If anything, you just let the runner come back and not advance." But this is an unusual call. Why would you call him out? I've seen where if the defensive player would hold the runner down, they would advance the base, and all they can say, and Case is really arguing his point right now. Because what happened, the runner collided with the first baseman Wright. The ball got away from Wright, and in his trying to advance, the runner, in this case being Heat, just kind of pushes Wright to the side so he can advance to second base. And, I mean, they're really going at it right now, not any animosity, but the conversation is going on. I can't believe you made that call. You know, and as many times, if you see this going on, you have to know that when that ball gets away, the runner is taking a risk, and he's trying to hurry up and get into scoring position. And Chase is steady, making his case. And standing out at second base right now is Heap. He has not moved. Meanwhile, there would have been an E5 on Jackson. And Case will not go away. This is classic right here. He's not animated at all, and he's looking like he wants to walk away, but it's too good for him not to get away from this one. I mean, maybe in his younger day he would have raised a little more cane, but, I mean, he's really discussing the issue right now. And now it looks like that Heap has said, "What the hey, I'm going to go out." And that is going to be runner's interference. Unbelievable. Wow. That's out number one.
Number Pioneers.
So it brings up J.D. Arrowwood. Unbelievable. Just when you thought you've seen it all, you see this. So Arrow will come up. He struck out back in the first inning. That ball is outside. One and 0 is the count. Pitch offered up. Their ball is fouled back out of play toward the third base side. And it is 1-1. 1-1 is the count. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-0. San Jac one top of Wharton. Pitch gets ready to go, and there's another one fouled back, and we're at 1-2. As Mr. Austin Clark will continue to try and make his presence felt here. It's from Elridge, Maryland, is Mr. Clark. As he gets ready, there's another ball foul back. And it remains 1-2. As J.D. Arrowwood will battle in. So the 1-2 pitch being offered up by Mr. Austin Clark, taking his time. Now he gets ready to deliver. There's another ball fouled back out of play. Arrowwood is doing all he can to stay alive. Stepping back in the box now after doing a little pep talk to himself. Ready to go to work. Breaking ball, that one misses. 2-2. Both pitchers have had a little trouble trying to command their breaking ball thus far. As we get ready to go with the 2-2 pitch here with one out, a unique out to start this inning. There's a ball tapped back toward the shortstop as Uriste gets it and go for 6-3. And that will be out number 2. Brings up Logan Howard. He was called out on strikes back in the second inning.
Now approaching the plate for the Pioneers, the second baseman, number 5, Logan Howard.
First pitch is swung on in foul territory toward third baseman for the first strike. Howard grabs a little dirt with the old touch. He's kind of traditional looking ball player. No batting gloves, no wristbands, high pants, and the stockings showing as he's ready to receive the 0-1. There's a shot hit toward Euristis at shortstop. He shortstop throws, and it was a 6-3. And that will retire the Pioneers for the fourth inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors. No runners left on. We're going to the top of the fifth. The Gators on top, 2-0.
Tamagua Healthcare Ministries is a nonprofit primary care clinic. They are a safety net for the working poor, providing quality medical care for those who do not have health insurance or make too much money to qualify for government assistance, such as Medicaid, Medicare, CHIPS, or county assistance in its various forms. Tamagua does not accept any government or United Way funding. They are solely relying on community support from individuals, churches, companies, organizations, and private foundations. You can give online to Tamagua at www.tamagua.org. That is TOMAGWA, Tamagua Healthcare Ministries. They're located at 455 School Street, Suite 30, Tomball, Texas. You can give them a call, 281-357-0747.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to start this top of the fifth inning. This game rolling
top of the fifth.
Right along.
Number 47, Tyler Neville.
Leading off this fifth inning will be the catcher, Tyler Neville. Neville was called out on strikes back in the second inning as he gets ready now to face off against Arrow. First pitch is over for strike one. Farrell ready to go to work, and there's another pitch falls in for strike two. Both pitchers have uniquely got to 55 pitches after 4 innings of work. There's a swing and a miss, and down goes Neville. For the second time, he has struck out. As now Josh Croft will come up. Croft
now for the Gators.
got a base hit and scored in the 3rd inning. So now Croft ready to go in. Pitch offered up. There's another strike. That is 4 strikes in a row from Mr. Farrell. Working from the windup, he kicks and fires. There's the ball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch offered up. There's a ball chopped toward Arrowwood. And Arrowwood will take care of that with no problem. Go back to the top of the lineup, Mr. Kevin Ramos. Ramos has reached twice. He got a single and scored in the first. He walked and got to second and thrown out at the plate trying to score in the 3rd inning. So ready to go. As that first pitch is missed for ball 1. 2-0 is our score here. And that one falls in for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. This game rolling right along. Pitch offered up. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes now, as Ramos is threatening to be strikeout victim number 3. It's Mr. Austin Farrell. The 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball popped up. Calling for it is the second baseman Howard, but called off by Heap. And that will take care of the game. It's in 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no errors, no runners left on base. We are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. And the Gators trail, or Gators lead 2-0 over the Pioneers.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to be the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We'd like to thank the following sponsors for today's broadcast. In the Prairie View area, Brubaker's Barbecue, Uptown Barber and Beauty Shop, Jolivet Automotive, Papa John's Pizza, Subway Sandwich Shop, Loretta's Place Beauty Shop, Temple of Refuge, Church of God in Christ, and in the Waller and Field store area, Waller Bulldog Club, and San Bernard Electric Cooperative. If you or your group would like to be a sponsor of Waller County Athletics, give us a call at 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit our website at www.ktorradio.com.
All right, welcome back here to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
18,
Mike Prince here with you live
Travis
from Morton,
Dominguez.
Texas, as Travis Dominguez will get ready to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. He lined out to left field back in the 2nd inning as he gets ready to face off, and he hits another screamer right at Jackson at 3rd base, and that's going to be a base hit. That was a screaming shot. And, I mean, he hit that ball sharply both at bats. I mean, he hit a line drive back in the 2nd, as we mentioned. And it's going to be a hit for the Pioneers. And it will bring up now Jordan Luck. Luck grounded out to Jackson at 3rd base back in the 2nd inning.
For Wharton, center fielder number 13,
and that
Jordan
officially
Lutz.
breaks up the no-hitter for Mr. Austin Clark. He wanted to show bunt, a snap throw down, and back is Dominguez. A good strong throw that time by the catcher Neville. 1-0 is the count to Mr. Luck. There's another one's backhand, this time by Jackson, and then he drops the ball and recover to get the first out. That will be an E. Wow. On the button.
That brings up the third baseman, number 29.
So that
Efren
would be
Garcia.
5-3 and advancing. So it brings up now Efren Garcia. Garcia popped out to the third baseman. Jackson flashing the leather down there at third base. Kind of popped out. Garcia calling timeout. Ready to go back to work now. There's a ball hit toward the first baseman. Wright will take that one, go unassisted. So now Dominguez moves the extra 90 feet. He stands at third base as Groover will now come up. Groover struck out
number 7,
back in the third inning. Ready to go. There's a ball fouled out of play. 0-1 is the count. Pioneers would love to get this run and cut the lead in half here in the fifth inning. Getting late. Their second games are 9 innings unless the first game goes into extra innings. Then it goes back to 7. There's a ball on the outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Clark checks, kicks. There's another ball. Foul back out of play, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Mr. Clark ready to deliver. Kicks, fire. There's a ball hit sharply in the right center field. That's going to be a run for the Pioneers. And a big clutch hit by Groover to get the RBI single. Groover got his groove on that one and drove that one to right center field.
Out of the plate. The shortstop, number 14, Andrew
2
Cruz.
hits in the inning for the Pioneers equals out a run. So it brings up now Mr. Andrew Cruz. Cruz walked. And there's another little soft liner into the right center, and that will drop in. And the Pioneers have got 3 hits this inning, back-to-back singles, and now we're back at the top of the lineup. Darius Patton.
Left fielder number 2.
Another base hit. He gets tied up.
Patton.
He's 0 for 2 right now. Grounded out to first in the third. Grounded out to second in the first. Patton ready to go. And a breaking ball. That one misses, and Neville dropped the ball, but he was able to recover. No one advances. So Neville now goes out to settle down Mr. Clark. It's amazing how this game goes, man. A couple of hits there, and you can hit the ball on the head. Ready to go now. Pitch is off of it. There's another swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Pitch being offered up now by Clark. And that one misses outside. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch offered up. That one misses outside. 3-1. Man, this would be a good time to try to put your runners in motion here to try to get a jump start for your runner at first base, Cruz. Cruz has pretty decent speed. We'll see what happens if Coach Case makes the call. 3-1 pitch now being offered up, and no one goes. There's a foul ball, and it is full now. 3-2 is the count. 2-1 is our score. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Pioneers' bats have come alive here in the 5th inning. They've gotten 3 hits and an opportunity to at least tie this game up with another one. Garcia waits at second base. And the runners go. There's a ball hit toward the shortstop, Urestas. He takes it, feels it, flips it over to first for the 6-3. Well, the Pioneers do get 1 run off of 3 hits. And there was 1 error on the complete series and 2 runners left on. They've completed 5. Pioneers have cut the lead in half, 2-1.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TextCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TextCare in sickness and in health.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to start this top of the 6th inning off.
15, Austin Holman.
And it will be for the Pioneers, number 15, Austin Holman, Matt Uristis, and Joshua Palacios. Pitch offered up. There's a ball hit sharply at the third baseman. And, that one gets up a little bit, but recovering. Garcia able to handle that. 1 pitch, 1 out. So it brings up Uristis. Uristis sacrificed in the first. Popped up to first baseman in the third. Ready to go. Left-handed hitting shortstop. Ready to go to work. First pitch misses for ball 1. Both pitchers have worked pretty well. As getting ready to go now. Misses 2-0. Dominguez wants to go out and talk to his pitcher. Starting this inning, there was a total of 70 pitches for Farrell and 65 for Clark. So Dominguez ready to go back. He gets settled, works with Farrell, gives him the signal. The pitch is on the way, and there's ball 3. 3-0 is the count. 2-1 is our score. Top of the 6th is where we are. Farrell checks in. So there's bullpen activity. There's a check swing, and it's in there for a strike. (3-1) is the count right now. Farrell ready to deliver. That one misses outside, and there's another walk. Third walk of the day for Mr. Farrell, and brings up Joshua Palacios. Good to see another
number 5, Josh Palacios.
Double play for the Pioneers as Palacios got a single and an RBI back in the third inning, sacrifice, and another RBI in the first inning to left field. The runner act as if he wanted to go and pitch outside. It's ball one. Ready to go now with the 1-0 pitch. Kicks and fires. That ball is fouled out of play toward third base side, and it is all even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first base is Euristes. He got a free pass. 1 out thus far here in the sixth inning. Ready to go back to work now is Farrell. She checks in with Dominguez. Runner at first base goes. The pitch is hit right back up the middle on the button, right at Luck in the center field. He catches it, throws it back to first, and back in time is Mr. Applewood. And that is going to be a double play. That will go 7-3. 8-3, I should say, for a double play. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Nobody left on base. We are going to the bottom of the 6th. Pioneers trail 2-1.
I'm Elena. I have a master's degree in giving hope to children in Ethiopia.
I'm John. My farm experience helped villagers in the Philippines feed themselves.
I'm Nanaya. I have a degree in making an impact for generations to come.
If you have a degree in agriculture, the environment, or teaching English, you actually have a degree in doing more than you ever thought possible. Peace Corps volunteers can truly make a difference in the lives of people all over the world. With your skills and education, you could help create an irrigation system for a small village in Paraguay, or share new teaching methods to educators in Moldova. The experiences you'll gain in the Peace Corps will stay with you forever. This is your chance to make a real difference, a difference only you can make. Explore how the Peace Corps can fit into your future. Visit peacecorps.gov.
My resume
now includes changing lives.
All right. We're now at the bottom of the 6th. Leading off will be Mr. Robert Heap. Heap was part of a controversial play back in the 4th inning. Actually reached base, and on the error throw and the collision, he was called out. So it is 1 ball to Mr. Heap to start off this bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch being offered up now, and that is a strike. And we're all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 hits for the Pioneers. They got all of those back in the 3rd inning. San Jac has committed 1 error. Pioneers have left 3 runners on base. That was another ball there. 2-1 is the count. Ready to go now. Pitch. That ball fouled out of play. And we're all even at 2-2. Two pitch misses. Full count. Payoff pitch now being offered up. And that ball is popped up out of play. And it will remain full. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pioneers chasing a run down 2-1. pitch. Oh, wait, there's a ball hit toward left field, going back at the wall, and making the catch will be Holman. So it brings up J.D. Arrowwood. Arrowwood actually
rounded out
the
first baseman, number 24,
the shortstop back in the fourth, struck
Arrowwood
out in the first. A visitation coming now from the head coach, Mr. Arrington, to discuss the matter with his pitcher. Just want to let him know, don't blow anything right now as he gets ready. Look like he's going to pull the curtain on him right now. We're going to have a new pitcher. We'll take a break, and we'll tell you all about it. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Re-elect Joe Landon and Ronald Campbell, positions 1 and 2 for the Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees. Joe Landon has been serving as a Board of Trustee since 2011. Ronald Campbell was appointed in 2012 and re-elected in May 2013. Both Ronald and Joe serve the Waller community with pride and dignity. Show your support by re-electing Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon, positions 1 and 2, May 10th, 2014. Early voting starts April 28th through May 2nd and May 5th and 6th. Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon, positions 1 and 2, Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees.
Now you can discover the mysteries of ham radio. Using modern transceivers, you can make friends all over the world, even talk to astronauts in space, ships on the high seas, and flying aircraft thousands of miles away. Unlike phone users, ham radio operators talk absolutely free and provide vital communications during disasters or emergencies. To find out more about ham radio, visit us at arrl.org. And remember, unlike the internet, we crisscross the entire globe wirelessly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got a new pitcher, Mr. Taylor Hearn. He's wearing number 21, left-handed thrower, left-handed batter, a tall, rangy fella, 6'5" tall, 205 pounds. He is a freshman out of Royce City and went to Royce City High School. He gets ready to be a lefty-on-lefty battle with Mr. J.D. Atwood. As we get ready to go now. One ball for Mr. There's a miss. It's 2-0 to Hearn. From Hearn, I should say. Hearn, lefty on lefty, tall, slim fella. Looked like a basketball player, maybe a guard or something. He's ready to go to work. And he gets one on the outside corner, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. J.D. Atwood, 0 for 2 on the day. He fouls that one off down third base. Arrowwood, I should say. I said Atwood. Arrowwood. 2-2 is the count. 1 out here in the 6th inning. 2-1 is the score. San Jack on top of the Wharton Pioneers. 2-2 pitch offered by Hearn. That one is slapped right back up the middle, and it's going to fall in front of Palacios. And that's another base hit for the Pioneers. So now it brings up Mr. Logan Howard. Howard was 0 for 2. He, too, grounded out to the shortstop his last at bat. Called out on strikes in the second inning.
Logan.
So the Pioneers trying to muster up a rally right now. See what happens here as they get ready to come along here. Pioneers racking things up, trying to get a rally here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch offered up by Hearn is upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. Runner at first base, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1. Sanjak on top of Wharton. Pitch from Hearn outside. 1 ball, 2 balls, I should say. So Howard ready to get in, the second baseman. Trying to work, the wind blowing straight in again. Pitch offered up, and that one is outside. And it is 3-0. It's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. On deck will be Travis Dominguez. And Dominguez has been hitting the ball sharply today, and we'll see what happens if he gets up with runners in scoring position. There's another free pass, 4 straight balls from Taylor Hearn. And so now it brings up Travis Dominguez, and Dominguez has been hitting the ball on the button all afternoon.
Now for the Pioneers, the catcher, number 18, Travis Dominguez.
He hit the ball sharply, both to the left side. He lined out to left field and then hit a shot past the third baseman off the glove of Jackson back in the 5th inning. So now Hearn ready to go. Runners at first and second. Pitch offered up, and there's a strike on the outside corner with the fastball. Dominguez trying to keep that hot bat rolling. He'll be followed by Mr. Jordan Luck. Checks, kicks, fires as Hearn. That ball smashed foul. They're on right field line. And it is 0-2. Pioneers won game 1-0. Trying to come back, trailing 2-1 now here in game 2. Pitch offered up by Hearn. There's a ball fouled back out of play. And the count remains 0-2. The infield, or the outfield, I should say, is playing rather shallow. Palacios in center field is maybe 120 feet from second base. That's how shallow he's playing. Breaking ball, that one misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The long lefty, Mr. Taylor Hearn. Remind you of Tommy Hitman Hearns. Hearns was a tall, slim fellow for the welterweight division. 6'1" was his height. It's the pitch from Hearn. Comes up. There's a ball hit sharply at shortstop, and not able to handle it was Urestes at shortstop. 1 run was scored. They're sending him all the way across. Howard trying to come to the plate. The play at the plate will not be in time. There'll be 2 runs off the 2-base error by Urestes. E6 costs them 2 runs, and the Pioneer fans are celebrating. So now it brings up Jordan Luck. Luck coming in. He reached on that
the Pioneers.
Error, that controversial
13,
play.
Jordan Lux.
Well, actually, no, he just got on. He got on by a. He got thrown out twice by the third baseman Jackson. Sorry about that. As we now get ready to go. Pioneers have recaptured the lead, 3-2 here in the 6th inning. Hearn's pitch is outside. Good stop by the catcher, Neville. And they're ready to make things work again now. Pitch offered up. Another off-speed pitch. That one misses. It's 2-0. 2-0 is the count. 1 out here. A big error by Euristis has caused 2 runs for San Jac. Pitch offered up now. That one's downstairs, taken all the way. Was luck on that one. There is no bullpen activity as it looks right now by San Jac. Hearn checks, kicks, and fires. And there's a strike. 3-1 is the count. 3-2 is our score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch off of, there's a high chopper toward Euristis. He bobbles that one, and there's going to be another runner. Oh, and overrunning the bag was Dominguez. Wow. So that will go 6-5. Dominguez made a mental error.
Stepping to the plate.
Back-to-back errors. That was a mental error that time by Dominguez, costing him a big run. So it brings up now 2 outs here. And Garcia will now come up. There's a smash foul down first base. Garcia is 0 for 2. He grounded out to the first baseman back in the 5th inning and popped up to third in the 3rd. 0-1 pitch now, offered up by Hearn. The runner goes. There's a pitch outside, and it's stolen easily. Was Luck. So Luck takes that one with very little contestment on the throw. 1-1 count now. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Hearn fire. The runner goes again. This time it throws a third, and it's not going to be handled. Off the glove of Jackson. Another stolen base. Wow. So now you have one ball, 2 strikes is the count. Hearn has a runner at third base. Pitch offered up now. Off speed. Misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count. Runner at third base is Luck. Big pitch coming up here by Hearns as he goes against Garcia. There's a swing and a miss, and down goes Garcia. But San Jac gives up 2 runs off of 1 hit, and you had a total of 1, 2, 3 errors, and a runner left on base. And we get ready to go into the top of the 7th. The Pioneers up 3-2.
Type 2 diabetes is a serious chronic health threat in America. It affects tens of millions of people. Many people who have the disease don't know it. Diabetes can cause health problems such as heart disease, strokes, amputations, and blindness. Talk to your doctor, get screened if you're at risk, and learn how to avoid becoming one of the millions of new cases of diabetes each year. You can help prevent type 2 diabetes. A message from CDC and HHS.
Little League Baseball, High School Baseball, Junior College Baseball, NCAA Division I Baseball. Baseball is in the air. And at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our motto is have gloves, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics.
You are listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, starting off the top of the 7th inning.
40, Brandon Wright.
It will be the first baseman, Brandon Wright. Wright walked back in the 4th and grounded out in the 1st. As we're ready to go, first pitch is outside for ball 1 by Mr. Austin Farrell. Farrell has pitched fairly strong. 79 pitches starting this inning off. There's a foul tip back, and it is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 is the count. 3-2 is the score. Pioneers on top of San Jac. 1-1 pitch offered up now. There's another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as Farrell is looking relatively strong right now. There is some bullpen activity now for the Pioneers. There's the pitch. There's a swing and a high chopper toward Arrowwood. He takes it and flips it over to the pitcher for the 3-1 put out. And it brings up John Fusel.
That brings up
Fusel is 0 for 2.
Fossil.
Fusel goes up now. Grounded to first in the second and hitting to the 6-4-3 double play back in the fourth. He takes strike 1 on his first pitch he sees here in the 7th inning. So there's another pitch in for strike 2. 0-2 is the count now. It's working hard and fast is Farrell. Farrell has looked good in this outing tonight. There's a ball downstairs, kind of a waste pitch. Makes it 1-2. The 1-2 pitch now by Austin Farrell is on the way. He kicks, fires. There's a ball hit sharply to Arrowwood. Arrowwood takes that one unassisted. That was almost one of them cup checks by Arrowwood on that one. That ball skipped up real quick on him. Jackson. So it brings up Deontay Jackson. Jackson will be ready to come up now. Jackson shows bunt. He lays that one down in front of the third baseman Garcia, and he will not have a play. And that will be a base hit. Brings up now the catcher Tyler Neville. Neville has been a strikeout victim twice, struck out in the 5th and called out in the 2nd. As he will come up.
And that brings up the catcher Tyler Neville.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Pioneers have come back and taken this lead. There's a ball hit high up on the third base side. Garcia running out of real estate, and that will be strike 1. 0-1 is the count. So now Mr. Farrell gets a new ball, and they're ready to do this all over again. Checking the runner at first and back in time. Not a real big lead over there by Deontay Jackson. 0-1 is the count. Farrell checks in with Dominguez. The pitch offered up. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Neville trying to avoid the hat trick. He's already in the hole. Farrell checks the run over at first. Not a big lead by Jackson. It delivers. That was out there. A delayed steal, and that's going to be dead ringer as Devontae Jackson is gone. He's dead meat. That will be 2-4, and you'll have Neville, who got really called off the hook. He'll be leading off the 8th inning. We're going to take a break. Pioneers on top, 3-2. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of Pioneer Baseball.
The Waller Bulldogs, the Hempstead Bobcats, the Royal Falcons, and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. It's baseball season, and the Open Mic Broadcast Network will be there to give you all the scores and updates of Waller County baseball. Keep it locked right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
One day, I'll teach chemistry to kids.
I'm going to be an architect.
My dream is to be a chef.
At the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Federal Student Aid, we provide more than $150 billion each year in grants, loans, and work-study funds, making higher education possible for anyone at any stage of life.
I can go back to college.
I can change careers.
I can make a difference.
Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get things back. So it looks like we might have is this a new picture? Okay. Which we'll get the number here. These camouflage uniforms are kind of hard. Looks like number 10 is the new picture now. And number 10 will be Bryce Wellborn. Bryce Wellborn is the new pitcher as he will come in here to start off.
The bottom of the 7 is number 7 in the DH, Kellen Groover.
Wellborn will come on to try to see what he can do here to start off the inning number 7. Bottom half of the 7th inning here as the new pitcher will come in. And there is ball 1. Ball 1 to Mr. Groover as he gets ready to face off. And there's another ball, 2-0. So this will be the third pitcher for Sanjak. Pitch offered up. There's another ball outside. And it is 3-0. Three and 0 is the count. 3-2 is our score here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch offered up. That one's downstairs, and it's a free pass for Mr. Groover. Groover reaches for the second time.
Now coming up, the shortstop, number 14, Andrew Cruz.
Andrew Cruz will now come up to bat. Cruz walked in the 3rd, singled in the 5th. As we have a pinch runner.
Number 31, Clint Johnson.
Number 31 for the Pioneers, Clint Johnson. So Johnson will be the runner at first base. The batter will be Andrew Cruz. Cruz ready to go now. Nice lead by Johnson. Runner does not go, and there's a strike on the outside corner for 0-1. Pitch is outside as crashing in were the Gators. Looked like they were thinking Cruz was going to bunt. Wellborn is a freshman out of Tomball High School. Coming in to work. The camouflage look here for the Sanjak Gators. Coming in hard is Jackson at 3rd. There's a bunt and diving, making the catch is Wellborn. A good athletic move for the diving first out here of the 7th inning. So Cruz not able to get the bunt down.
The left fielder, number 2, Darius Patton.
So Darius Patton will now come up to bat. Darius looking for his first hit. He grounded out to short in the 5th, grounded out to first in the 3rd, and hit to second for the ground out in the 1st. Ready to go. He takes ball 1 downstairs. Want to remind you, Panther baseball will be this weekend as they have a big series coming up against the Grambling State Tigers at John Tankersley Baseball Stadium. Runner goes. Oh, my, he's hung up. And it's going to be a pickoff. I mean, he was going. Johnson was supposed to go and stop, so that will be 1-3 on the pickoff. And Johnson is out. So now it's no count. 1-0 is the count. There's 2-0 now. I got confused. The clock was not operating properly. So pad now 2-0 count, and that was a bad running error that time by Mr. Clint Johnson. And there's a shot right at your wristies, and that is going to retire the Pioneers. The Pioneers get no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. We are going into the top of the 8th. Pioneers on top, 3-2.
Re-elect Joe Landon and Ronald Campbell, positions 1 and 2 for the Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees. Joe Landon has been serving as a Board of Trustee since 2011. Ronald Campbell was appointed on 2012 and re-elected in May 2013. Both Ronald and Joe serve the Waller community with pride and dignity. Show your support by re-electing Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon, positions 1 and 2, May 10th, 2014. Early voting starts April 28th through May 2nd and May 5th and 6th. Ronald Campbell and Joe Landon, positions 1 and 2, Waller Independent School District Board of Trustees.
All right, welcome back. We're going to the top of the 8th inning. We have a pinch hitter coming up now for the catcher,
the pinch hitter, San Jack,
Tyler
13,
Neville.
Chance Serwanka.
So we'll give you his name and information here in just a second. As he swings and hits a shot toward left field, and that will be down for a base hit. Not able to get to it was Patton. So that will be base hit for, they don't have the rest. Is okay. Chance Zaranka.
Knocked out the San Jack, number 30, Josh Croft.
Zaranka. He came in the 8th inning here. So now it brings up Mr. Josh Croft. Have a pinch runner coming in for Zaranka. He came in and done his job. First pitch he saw was a base hit. Looks like number 8, E.J. Garcia from Laredo. So Garcia is the runner at first base. Zaranka come in with a base hit. Pitch offered up, bunts being showed, and it gets away, and that will be a ball. Advancing to second on the pass ball will be Garcia. One and 0 is the count. As we have now Mr. There's a ball smashed into right field, and it's going to be a base hit. The runner will not try to go, so it will be runners at the corner. Croft with a smash toward right field. So
Kelvin
brings
Ramos.
up runners on the corners as Kevin Ramos will now come up. Runners on the corners. And it looks like Coach Case is going to go to the bullpen. Mr. Farrell's day will be done. And we will go take a break, and we'll be back to tell you all about it. 3-2, Pioneers on top of the 8th inning.
Imagine a world where bullying isn't considered a normal part of childhood.
A world where I'm not afraid to go to school.
To speak out.
To be myself.
A world where I'm not afraid to be caught alone.
Come on, punk.
We have the power to stop the bullying. Speak out.
Speak up.
Educate.
Find out what to look for and how you can make a difference at bullying.org.
Bullying is not kids being kids.
It's not about good homes or bad homes.
It's not a normal part of growing up. I shouldn't be afraid to get on the school bus.
To turn on my computer.
Message. Or walk to my locker. Did you know that a bully will stop his or her behavior in 10 seconds when their peers speak up?
Use your voice.
Hey, leave them alone. We have the power to stop bullying.
Find out more at bullying.org.
Bullying.org.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
All right, welcome back. The new pitcher is now Mr. Justin Jones, number 44. He is a sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. Jones ready to come to work. As the first pitch, there's a squeeze going, punted back toward Jones. He would take it and flip it over to first. Squeeze play by Ramos. That will be a sack. 1-3. A run does come across. As the runner Garcia will come in. At second base will be Croft. And now it brings up Austin Holman. So that run will be charged to Farrell. Farrell pitched 7 innings, 94 pitches. There's a throwback. Farrell, not a bad night. 2 strikeouts. And he ended up, we'll give you some more information on him. Two walks. 2 Ks, 2 walks. Not a bad night. There's a strike. And it is 0-1 to Mr. Holman. Holman got a base hit way back in the first inning. As that pitch is outside by Jones. 1 ball, 1 strike. We are all tied here in the top of the 8th inning. Pioneers and the Gators here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Jones coming in. The runner at second base is still charged to Farrell. Trying to leave him there. There's a ball tapped back toward the shortstop. And coming in, Cruz gets to 6-3 for out number 2. And advancing to third base will be Croft.
That brings up Matt Uristis.
So Matt Uristis will now come up. Uristis walked in the 6th, popped up to third, or popped up to first in the 3rd, and sacrificed in the 1st. He comes in now with a runner 90 feet away from giving San Jack the lead. Jones will try to leave him at bay there. Pitch on the way. There's an all-speed pitch, and it gets in for strike one. 0-1 is the count. We're all tied at 3 in the top of the 8th inning. Ready to go now. Jones hits that one toward Howard at second. He backhand, and it gets off the heel of his glove for an error. That will be E4. And the run will come in. You'd think he may have had enough time to get in front of him. He chose to backhand it, and as a result, the E4 will give San Jack the lead. Brings up Joshua Palacios. Palacios coming in now. He is 1 for 2. The runner acted as he wanted to go. There's a strike. And heaving it down was Dominguez, giving him something to think about. The runner, Euristes, act like he wanted to go, and Dominguez came out to shoot firing. The runner does not go. There's a ball poked into left field. Coming up will be Patton. Patton coming in, scooping up the catch on a sliding catch, and that will retire the San Jack Gators. The Gators get 2 runs off of a total of 2 hits, 1 error, and they leave 1 runner on into the bottom of the 8th. Pioneers now trail 4-3.
In a moment, cancer changed our lives forever.
We were told nothing could be done to enjoy these final moments together.
But in that moment, when all seemed lost,
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us hope.
Because at this moment, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is saving lives with pioneering research and care. We're changing the way the world treats childhood cancer by sharing our discoveries with doctors and scientists everywhere.
And we'll never have to pay St. Jude for anything, ever.
At this moment, she wants to be in her own bed.
I want to be back at school with my friends.
I want to be outside playing.
Please take a moment and join St. Jude in finding cures and saving children. Visit stjude.org.
Welcome back here to the Open Mic Broadcast Network from Tiger Stadium in Wharton, Texas, Wharton County.
Number 12, Rob Heap.
Junior College Pioneers taking on San Jacinto Gators. Leading off here in the bottom of the 8th will be Mr. Robert Heap. Heap will take a ball. So now, in this second inning of work, and there's a strike, will be Mr. Bryce Wellborn. 1-1 is the count. Pitch on the way. It's upstairs. So it looks like we do have a new pitcher. We'll give you that. Looks like these camouflage numbers are pretty hard to work out. Looks like 23. There's a swing and a miss. So now we'll give you here the 2-2 pitch on the way. There is ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Dustin Cook is now the new pitcher. So there's a swing and a miss, and Cook gets his first strikeout as Heap goes down.
That brings up the first baseman, number 24.
Gets the
J.D.
strikeout.
Arrowwood.
So it will be Mr. J.D. Arrowwood. Arrowwood is 1 for 3, struck out in the first, grounded out to short in the fourth, and got a single and scored in the sixth. He hits that one toward Uriste at shortstop, and that will be 6-3 for the putout. So it brings up now Mr. Logan Howard. Howard scored in the sixth inning as well. He was walked and scored. He unofficially is 0 for 2, called out the strikes in the second,
baseman,
grounded
number
out
5,
to short
Logan
in the fourth.
Howard.
So he will come. There is ball 1 from Mr. Cook. 1-0 is the count. 4-3 is our score. There is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One wide pitch being offered up. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Howard, 1-2 count. If he gets on, Travis Dominguez will be up. There's a ball outside. 2-2 is the count. Pitch offered up 2-2. That one smashed foul down right field line. Count remains 2-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. 4-3. Sanjak on top. Pioneers got their run in the 5th inning and got 2 in the 6th. There's a ball foul back out of play. Count remains 2-2. They have a total of 4 hits. Sanjak has committed 4 errors, and the Pioneers have left 4 runners on the pads thus far. There's another ball hit toward the first baseman, Wright. Wright takes it, goes 3 unassisted, and it's 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're going to the top of the 9th inning. Sanjak will have Wright, Fuson, and Jackson coming up. Listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network and Pioneer Baseball.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TextCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TextCare in sickness and in health.
All right, we're ready to start this top of the 9th inning off. And for Sanjak, leading off will be the first baseman, number 40, Mr. Brandon Wright.
Number 40, Brandon Wright.
Wright has officially been 0 for 2. He did get walked back in the 4th inning as the first pitch that he receives from Mr. Justin Jones is a ball. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a miss. And we're all even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 is a count. 4-3 is a score. We're in the top of the 9th inning. Breaking ball misses from Jones, and it's 2-1. I want to remind you, spring football will be tomorrow night on the hill at Prairie View. There's a ball hit toward Howard at second base. He takes his time, fires it over for the 4-3. One out here as it brings up John Fusel. Fusel is 0 for 3. Hit into the double play. 6-4-3 double play back in the fourth. And has grounded out to the first baseman unassisted in the second and seventh inning. Ready to go. There's a ball swung on, hit on right field line. Running out of real estate will be Mr. Heat. So the Pioneers, if they can get out of this inning here, they will have Dominguez, Luck, and Garcia in the bottom half of the ninth inning. We'll see what happens. As Jones throws a breaking ball, a backhand deep in the corner, and a strong throw. Good play by Garcia. Stepped out on the bag and made a strong throw from corner to corner.
That brings up number 22, Giante Jackson.
Giante Jackson now coming up. Giante got a single and was thrown out at second base. As there is a ball downstairs. Jones now goes. There's a ball hit toward right field. Coming in is Heat, and he makes the grab. And that will retire the Gators. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. As Michael Jackson would say, ABC 1, 2, 3. Going into the bottom of the ninth. Pioneers need 1 to tie and 2 to take the win. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll be right back.
What if I told you that for $36, you could make a big difference? At $36 a year, you can become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. This annual donation would help us continue the success of our broadcast throughout Waller County. Visit our website at ktorradio.com and become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can now listen to the Sports Report each and every day, Monday through Fridays at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, on Saturdays at 10 a.m., and on Sundays at 8 p.m. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, here we go, fans. It is the bottom of the ninth inning. Leading off will be Travis Dominguez. He's been swinging a hot bat all day today. We'll see what happens as he takes ball 1 from Mr. Cook. 1-0 is the count. Pioneers need 1 to keep things light. There's another shot in the right field, and Dominguez stays hot. That was a close throw, as the right fielder, Fusel, tried to catch Mr. Dominguez, trying to take advantage of those catcher's knees. Looked like there will be a pinch hitter coming up as Coach Case goes to the home plate umpire to make his changes known. Looks like there will be Jake Marler. Jake Marler will be the new batter, as he will come in for Luck. So there is a meeting on the mound. It's to Jake Marler. Marler, I should say. Marler comes in. He is batting from the left-hand side. You got to
The
be
pitch for the Pioneers,
almost guaranteeing
number
betting the
one,
house that he is
Jake
going to be bunting. No
Marlin.
doubt, because on deck will be Efrain Garcia. So at first base is Dominguez. Waiting, they're holding him on. Charging is Jackson at third. There is bunt attempt pulled back, but a strike call. And it is 0-1. Pioneers trying to take this 2-game series, and today they won game 1 1-0, trailing 4-3 now. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Marler now ready to square around. As he does not, he swings away and he hits it right where Ulysses leaves, and that's going to be a base hit. Sanjak guessed wrong on that one. They were playing for the bunt, and what a big hit that time by Marler. So now it brings up Efrain Garcia.
Now pinch hitting for your Ward Pioneers, number 27, Anthony Reed.
So there is another pinch hitter. Number 27, Anthony Reed, will come in to bat for Garcia. So Reed coming in. And Sanjak is definitely going to be playing bunt on this one. As there's a pickoff attempt, and that ball goes into center field, but able to back it up was Palacios. So now Miguel Silva is now the batter, the pitcher, I should say. Silva, the new pitcher. No count as they're trying to hold off their bunt now being showed, and there is a ball. 1 ball, no strike. Anthony Reed is pinch hitting for Garcia. Garcia was 0 for 3. Tension is mounting up now as the Pioneers trying to steal this one. There's another bunt being showed, laid down foul at first base side, and it is 1 ball and 1 strike. Crashing hard was the first baseman, Wright, as Sanjak trying to prevent the Pioneers from tying this game up here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1-1 is the count. Silva checking the runner at second. Now he fires. Bunt showdown. Bunted right back to Silva. Silva will field it and throws it over for the 1-4 sacrifice. And that is going to advance the runners 90 feet. Tying run at third base. The winning run is at second base. And it brings up
in the pinch hit for the Pioneers, number 34, Suki Abulaku.
It brings up Suki Abulaku. I've been waiting to say that all day long. Suki Abulaku will come up to bat now in the 9th inning. Abulaku will get ready to go. Suki has got to be one of the best names around. Suki Abulaku will come up now with a chance to send the Pioneers home happy as he faces Silva. Infield is in. There's a pitch on the outside for ball 1. Abulaku is ready to go. Takes ball 1. There is a free base over at first base. Abulaku ready to go. Silva fires. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Abulaku had a big swing on that one. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Tie and run 90 feet away. Silva against Abulaku. Pitch on the way. There's another swing and a miss, and Abulaku is out in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On deck is Andrew Cruz, but a base hit could do it right here. Bulacu ready to go. Silva checks the runner. He kicks, fires. That's a pitch outside and a tremendous save by the catcher. 2-2 is the count. As Angel Vega is the relief catcher. So now the 2-2 pitch being offered up by Silva. Bulacu ready to receive. Swings and fouls that one off. And the count remains 2-2. Suki Bulacu. Now going out to talk is Vega. Bulacu is from Sugarland, went to Kemper High. Silva and Vega finish up. 22 is the count. 1 out. Bulacu ready to go. Silva ready to fire. There's a swing and a miss, and down goes a Bulacu on strikes. So now it brings up Andrew Cruz. And Cruz is the last hope for the Pioneers here in the bottom of the ninth. So the defense will go back to regular depth. Cruz has 1 for 2. And now Silva ready to go against Cruz. Silva kicks and fires. There's a hit right back up the middle, and it's going to be Aristes making the 6-3 put out on Cruz. And that will retire the Pioneers. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with our closing remarks right here from Tiger Stadium in Warden, Texas.
Hello, this is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and I would like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for making the Open Mic Broadcast Network one of the #1 growing networks throughout the nation. Our services here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network has been predicated on 3 simple factors: love what you do, simplify what you do, and master what you do. This is what we live by here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At this time, we are asking you to join forces with us by becoming a listening partner. For $36 a year, your donation can go towards us to continue providing you with quality programming that you can only hear right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Go to our website, KTORradio.com. Go to the sports section and make your donation today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Go, Caleb! Come on, hit a homer, Jesse!
Let's go, guys!
Hey, did you guys know that kids who play sports earn more money when they grow up?
Of course. I knew that.
Hey, did you guys know that kids who read books have a bigger vocabulary?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Wow, jinx. Did you guys know that friendly children have more friends?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's true, I knew that. Did you guys know that winter babies are better at music?
Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, so obvious.
Oh, hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Huh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure I knew that.
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that for $36, you could make a big difference? At $36 a year, you can become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. This annual donation would help us continue the success of our broadcast throughout Waller County. Visit our website at ktorradio.com and become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we wrap this one up, the split has been established. The Pioneers fall 4-3 after winning game 1-0. The Pioneers ended up with 3 runs off of 6 hits, left 6 runners on base despite 4 errors by San Jacinto. San Jacinto ends up with 4 runs off of 6 hits with 4 runners left on base with 1 error by the Pioneers. The losing pitcher for the Pioneers would end up being Mr. Justin Jones, and the winner would be Mr. Silva for the Gators. So the Pioneers' record now will go to 16-27 as they will leave this one with a slight bitter taste in their mouth, but a strong performance today by the Pioneers. That is going to take care of our coverage here on today. But I want to remind you that we'll be back here at Wharton on the 21st, not the 21st, but the 24th, as they will be hosting Alvin Community College here at Tiger Stadium in Wharton, Texas. Once again, the split today as Wharton and San Jacinto split. Wharton winning game 1 1-0 and losing game 2 4-3. We want to thank you so much for joining us on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Want to let you know you can follow us on Twitter at obn_radio. That is going to take care of us today here in Wharton, Texas. That game ends up going 2 hours and 31 minutes as we get this one underneath our belt, and we're going to say good night for now, so long, and we'll see you on the other side. We'd like to thank you for joining us on our broadcast tonight. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is located in Prairie View, Texas. If you'd like to send more information on our broadcast and how we can enhance our service for you, feel free to drop an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.